Ezekiel. And I looked, and there in the firmament that was above the head of the cherubim, there appeared something like a sapphire stone, having the appearance of the likeness of a throne. Then he spoke to a man clothed with linen, and said, Go in among the wheels under the cherub, fill your hands with coals of fire from among the cherubim, and scatter them over the city. And he went in as I watched. Now the cherubim was standing on the south side of the temple, and the man went in, and the cloud filled the inner court. Then the glory of the Lord went up from the cherub and paused over the threshold of the temple, and the house was filled with the cloud, and the court was full of the brightness of the Lord's glory. And the sound of the wings of the cherubim was heard even in the outer court, like the angel of the Almighty God when he speaks. And then it happened, when he commanded the man clothed in linen, saying, Take fire from among the wheels, from among the cherubim, that he went out and stood beside the wheels. When the cherubim stretched out his hand from among the cherubim to the fire that was among the cherubim, and took some of it, and put it in the hands of the man clothed with linen, who took and went out. The cherubim appeared to have the form of a man's hand under their wings. And when I looked, there were 4 wheels by the cherubim, one wheel by one cherub, and another by each other cherub. The wheel appeared to have the color of the beryl stone. As for the appearance of all 4, looked alike, as if were a wheel in the middle of a wheel. When they went toward any of the 4 directions. They did not turn aside when they went, but followed in the direction of the head was facing. They did not turn aside when they went, and their whole body, with their back, their hands, their wings, and their wheels that the 4 had, were full of eyes all around. As for the wheels, they were called in my hearing wheel. And when each one had 4 faces, the first face was the face of a cherub, the second face was the face of a man, the third the face of a lion, and the fourth the face of an eagle. The creature and the cherub were lifted up. This was the living creature I saw by the river Chebar. When the cherubim went, the angel went beside them, and when the cherubim lifted their wings to mount up from the earth, the same wheels also did not turn from beside them. And the cherubim stood still, the wheels stood still, and when one lifted up, the other lifted itself up. For the spirit of the living creature was in them. Then the glory of the Lord departed from the threshold of the temple and stood over the cherubim. And the cherubim lifted their wings and mounted up from the earth in my sight. Mounted up from the earth in my sight when they went out, the wheels from beside, and they stood at the door at the east gate of the Lord's house, and the glory of the God of Israel was above them. This is the living creature I saw under the God of Israel by the river Chebar, and I knew they were cherubim. Each one had 4 faces, and each one 4 wings, and had the likeness of the hands of a man under their wings, and the likeness of their face was the same as the faces which I had seen by the river Chebar. Their appearance and their persons, they each went straight forward.